right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the third-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Set up. It's a first down play. Gets the first and still running. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I love to watch these Clemson quarterbacks run this kind of offense where they have so many different options, whether it's throw to pitch, throw to run, whatever it might be. Think about over the years, Taj Boyd made those decisions. Deshaun Watson ended up having such a great career. Trevor Lawrence made so many great plays, and now we're seeing that again today from this young man.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback. He's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to...
The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. Past the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Receiver makes the grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he lobs it deep down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Mountaineers will have to kick this away. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Nobody can bring him down. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Bringing pressure. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. No, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Stiff arms the man. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
Offense facing second and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on third and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. Man, bad call, backfires, and now they got a tough decision here on fourth down.
Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Running back with the football. Oh, what a move.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the Tigers will line up to boot it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. choosing to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot. Looking to find the end zone this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
And the Mountaineers are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll stop him just short the marker. Look out for it, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Mountaineers will look to convert here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
West Virginia, 17, Clemson, 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Garrett. Big play across midfield. He's spotted near the 36. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And he'll lost it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Clemson, 7.
This one will be fair caught. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And now the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency in his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
When he's got some space here. And they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he fires the football to the right side. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And they'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the 1st play. Let's see if they can do better here. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time, the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw to the left side. And he pulls in the catch. That's good for a 1st down near the 40. And the Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Jukes to get free. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Keeping it on the ground here. And he picks up the first down before they get him on the ground.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Off target and incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a 4th pick. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course most recently Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic, and with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Going for a big play downfield. He's got it near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
And the Mountaineers will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the PAT puts them on 17 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Defense is coming after him. Makes a nice move there. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Garrett. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 15. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Mountaineers will send the punt team onto the field. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. Here's trouble. The ball is knocked loose in the end zone. This one ends up a safety.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety, obviously. Let's not forget about the punter and the special teams who put this offense in a tough position in the first place. Without that key punt, they would have had a lot more room to work with.
And the fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
West Virginia, 26, Clemson, 7.
The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Second down play coming up. No press here. The defense backing away. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these 3rd downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on 4th down?
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense comes out to start this drive. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. He hands it off from the gun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. And the Mountaineers will bring their punt team on the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Oh, it's a fake direct snap trying to run for it. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
Down, West Virginia.
The Mountaineers line up on 1st and 10 now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a big gain.
But really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Receiver makes the grab, and this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. They're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. You know, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. We'll look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. He's got room looking for the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
The Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Go.
And tackled there by the defense. Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Clemson. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
First down here for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
CLEMSON.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. The shotgun handoff here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Making people miss. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Here's the option play. And he's in there for the two-point conversion. They're back within 11 points. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. West Virginia offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Running out of time in the pocket. It's complete on the crossing route. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big game for this offense.
West Virginia.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. Fights through the tackler. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score. West Virginia 33, Clemson 22.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Big gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down to the 31. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo. Ball handed to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Clemson. A strong fight back. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Offense looking to throw the ball. This is caught. Could be an important two-point conversion to get within a field goal during the late stages. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now in second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Launching it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Mountaineers will bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? It's an option look. Pitch to the back. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 45. And bulldozing his way through. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. New set of downs after that completion.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Breaking free at midfield. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Direct snap to the back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Mountaineers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
First down, West Virginia.
And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the left side. Using a strong stiff arm. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. He leads a tackle. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, West Virginia. And they'll claim the fourth-quarter lead.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage. Allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him at the 27. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble now. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Now it's second down here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Has the first down and more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
They'll give it to the back. Runs right over the defender. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fist, holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Touchdown, Clemson, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? He's moving out of the pocket now. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
First down, West Virginia.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Launching it downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's 2nd down now.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. And the Mountaineers with 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.